great. What do you think? What type of problem human is going to be resolved?
Your Tesla is a robot. It's using AI. That's one example of physical AI. So there is a lot of Boston Dynamics. They are working on it. Tesla is working on it. So this will be the physical AI. I was very comfortable there, and but there are some factors which made me move to Saudi.
Okay. What are the factors? Okay. So how I need to represent myself to grab the
now
job
it's
in
become
LinkedIn?
very easy.
What,
For example, you don't have to keep 4 5 CVs for each role. You just tell the job description into Gemini, free Gemini, and tell her, okay, this is my resume, this is job description, update my job.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm joined by Wasif Mushtaq, a senior data governance and management specialist with over 12 years of experience in AI data governance and digital transformation. Let's deep dive into the exciting conversation and the future of data, AI, and opportunities in Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much coming to my podcast.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much. Okay, what do you think? Actually, I'm following your LinkedIn maybe from last 1 month, and I have seen your post that you have, I think, uploaded maybe 6 months before when the 2026 is going to be started. You have mentioned the era of the digital colleague and the sovereign intelligence.
Yes.
This is the era of 2026. But actually, I'm obviously following the Sam Altman also. He mentioned the 2026 is the era of AI agents.
Yes.
So can you please elaborate your perspective of AI in 2026?
So at the start of 2026, we are dealing with Agentic AI.
Okay.
So generative AI. So 2026 we shift from generative AI to Agentic AI. So now, as we can see, we have a lot of agents. For example, we are working with different AI provider, for example, Claude, Codex. So when you are developing, you can create different agents, you can assign different tasks, you can assign different roles. For example, for my personal use, I have a skill which created different agents for different tasks. I build my own. I have built my own team in the Claude Code, which is basically it's an orchestrator, architect, developer, tester, then deployment. So everything is happening. So and as far as sovereignty is coming, we are working on that. The human, we already have successfully launched our a Arabic per LLM product, which is Alam, and human chart is also is launched and is readily available for people to use. So yes, we are working on it both in agentic and sovereignty both.
So actually, you have recently talked about the human AI. So actually, I just want to explain to you, human AI is a AI company here in Saudi Arabia. You are working over there as a data management manager. Okay, and obviously you have worked into the big name companies, that is EY, Teradata, Davidson. Okay,
yes,
now you are positioning into the human AI.
Yes.
Actually, I just want to ask, like Saudi Arabia investing a lot of money into the AI infrastructure. What do you think, how human AI is putting valuable value into the AI?
Human is at the forefront of AI sovereignty in Saudi Arabia. Even we are targeting the region as well, number one in the region, and then we are targeting the world. The goal of human is to provide a full stack AI experience from compute to AI products. We already have launched LLM. Inshallah, by the end of 2026, we're gonna launch the compute as well. So yes, so we are targeting that AI sovereignty and also targeting the global market as well, region and global as well.
That's great. What do you think? What type of problem human is going to be resolved?
For example, we are as if you compare to UAE, they already have our AWS, Azure established there, but here it's we don't have that much compute resource available, and as well as the human resource, because AI is still comparatively a new technology, so we don't have experienced resource in the region. I'm not talking about human specifically, I'm talking about generalized in the Saudi market. So these are the main challenges, like people and compute power.
And even the government entities.
Yeah, both.
Okay, so what do you think Human is differentiate from the other companies, let's say OpenAI, like Anthropic, and obviously Google DeepMind?
For example, if you take human is sovereignty, it represents Saudi, it represent local market. So for example, the Alarm, the human chatbot, is basically the first Arabic chatbot, first Arabic LLM in the market, and now we have a lot of competition, but still we are number 2 in the world, not like region, Arabic LLM.
And what do you think? What type of opportunity is going to be created by Human, or maybe we can talk about the general in Saudi Arabia?
So it's like opening a new door for if after the compute we have a region, we have local compute availability. So a lot of it's a huge opportunity for the startups or existing company to utilize that to invest more in the AI. So this will be the huge edge for the local and regional companies who wants to invest and want to build in AI.
So what do you think? What type of opportunities are going to be disappear in future? Maybe after 1 decade, and maybe you can explain what type of opportunity is going to be increased in Saudi Arabia specifically.
Yeah. So it's already working. Like if you see the global market, a lot of people all over company are start firing and automating. But as you also see, they are now calling back the people because of the cost as well. So it's a two-way traffic. But what I can see is basically like people have more time to plan rather than execute, because execute AI can help you way better, but all you need is you have to plan, you have to clear goal, clear steps, clear milestone, and time to focus on that part rather than you say, oh, how are we going to execute, what will be the my core components will look like, what will be the my milestone look like. AI taking care of that, and it's like you are focused more towards the planning and designing thing rather than executing thing.
Okay.
So planning, so I think AI is not replacing anyone. AI is making us faster. Eventually today I was talking to one of my colleagues, like he built an app, and he said, okay, without AI, like it has 60,000 rows of codes, and he built it in like 3 weeks. So he said, like, if I have a resources, I'm gonna need like at least 30 resources for like 6 months to build this app, and I build alone using AI. All what he needs was just a vision. Okay, what the app should look like, what should be the module, how each module should talk to each other, what will be the data architecture, and where the data will be hosted, what components. He focus on that. Rest all handled by AI.
Okay, so let's talk about the students.
Yes.
Okay, so those students are newly graduate.
Mhm.
Okay, they are really confusing by seeing a lot of posts onto the LinkedIn. They are following some people. They are thinking about they have achieved a lot of things into the AI. I need to go over there also. So they are confused about where they need to go, in which field. Let's say you have a good experience to data management. Obviously, if you have data, you can implement the AI also over there. So in which path they need to follow step by step, and how they can achieve that opportunity if they are looking for. Obviously, everybody have a dream to work into the EY, Human, and Teradata, some these type of companies.
Okay. So if you follow the AI path from the start, how it started, where it is now, it started from like advanced analytics, then prediction, linear model, regression model, then generative AI, then we have agentic AI. What will be the next thing in your mind? What do you think?
After, I will obviously thinking about the computing.
No, computing is always involved. For next thing is physical AI.
Okay.
That will be the next big thing,
Okay.
because we reached the point where theoretical agentic is the peak, from in my humble opinion, my humble experience. So next big thing will be the physical AI.
What can you elaborate about physical AI? Like
Physical AI
I have the chip or something like my laptop is going to be like AI model.
No, no, not like that. For example, your Tesla is a robot.
Okay.
It's using AI. That's one example of physical AI. So there is a lot of like Boston Dynamics. They are working on it. Tesla is working on it. So this will be the physical AI. Like we're gonna have homemakes. We're gonna have industrial robots. Those are utilizing this. So I think the future, the next generation, they should be focused on robotics and AI.
Okay.
That should be that in my humble opinion, and after working in this market, that should be the next big thing.
So let's say if I'm going to, obviously I cannot directly start from the
Yes.
robotics and
Yeah.
from directly AI. Obviously AI also is a part of the LLM. So how actually, as a student, how actually I need to start, like step by step, small things you can explain.
Small thing. Now the things is basically yesterday I was seeing an example like one guy in China, he spent $20 on Claude. What he built was radar. He built a software on top of cameras which can track the speed, violation, everything in the traffic, and he sell it like $600,000. So this is one example.
Okay. So actually you're
So-
thinking about everything is going to be done by the programming that is done by the AI.
AI.
Let's say I will use CLUD and I have some ideas I can build, I can deploy, I can sell.
Yes. So, for example, in this, it's not all theoretical. He used a physical hardware and he trained model on top of that hardware. So that's one example, and you can leverage that example and build your idea. Now, apps and development is almost saturated.
Okay.
Okay. The next big thing, which I believe is like physical AI, you have to build like small things, small prototypes or small robots. You can start small, not big. Like the example I gave you, like how much will it cost him? Like 200 max, like $1,000.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
say. Yeah.
So it's all about the idea and execution, how you want to execute.
So what do you think the SaaS-based product is going to be, disappear in future?
No, it will not disappear. We are not there yet, but eventually these things are gonna come up and it's gonna take over gradually. For example, if you see the history, first like we are writing query with our hand, like typing Robotics, tape, fast load, blah blah blah. Then Informatica came up. It gave us like drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop. So things evolve. It's not like obsolete. So you have to evolve yourself with the time.
Okay. So that means we can say software as a service to AI as a service.
So
Actually, I was thinking like, there is a SaaS-based software. Let's say I'm also working into a SaaS-based company. They are providing some services related to the software. So we have implemented the AI like, let's say I'm creating there is a big form. Okay. And I took approximately maybe minimum 1 minute to fill up all the form according to the, restriction by the form. Okay. So we have implemented the AI into it. You just need to upload the document. Maybe you can just tell to the AI to fill up this form and you just need to review it and it's going to be trained by the model. And by single click, you can submit it and it's going to be saved into the database. That's really amazing. Means I think we need to improve our product by using AI, but we also need to think about how we can implement the model and how we can train it according to that data.
Yes.
That would be easy for the user. Now, the user is actually too much consuming chat GPT, CLUD. They want to get each and everything as early as possible, right? So I was thinking about it. That's why I explained to you.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think? What is the future of AI? In
I already
Saudi Arabia?
answered that.
No, but actually, I was thinking that Saudi Arabia is going to be the AI hub in future. So I just want to ask from you because you are working into the well-known company. So what do you think?
Yeah, Saudi Arabia, even the whole region is investing on it. Not only Saudi, UAE is also investing on it. Qatar is also investing on it. So I will see as a whole Middle East, they are on the forefront of the AI development. They are developing. They are investing a lot. They are interacting a lot of talent across the globe, and so they are also leading with the human and Sadaya and STC. So they are also investing a lot, and they have a very good vision. Leadership is also like Prince Mohammed bin Salman. They are also it's one of his agenda to make Saudi as number one in the region and the world. So human is the leading in the front, and inshallah, we are also working very hard to make that dream reality. And we are working on compute. We are working on the products. We are launching state-of-the-art products. LLM is also live. Inshallah, soon the compute will be live, and we have another amazing products. Inshallah, soon you will see in the market. One is also launched, so I can mention this human brain, which is an amazing product. It's like your virtual assistant in the meeting. You can talk to her. His name is Sarah. We gave her name Sarah. You can talk to her. He can communicate with you. She can track your meeting points. She can generate MOMs, and it's all locally hosted. It's all locally processed, and it's also compliant with the regulatory authorities. So it's
really good. Means it's on premises.
Yes.
Training yourself.
Not on premises, like Saudi infrastructure. We have hosted in Saudi infrastructure.
One of the best thing about Saudi Arabia, like they have a Vision 2030. Every Saudi clear about it. Means we need to achieve something till 2030. Even all the startups that Saudis have started, even the companies and the big names also, something like. So, you have talked about the Sadaya. Okay, what type of value Sadaya is putting into the Saudi Arabia?
Sadaya, primarily Sadaya work is basically the governing body. Okay. So they already have launched NDMO, National Data Management Office, and National Data Bank. They also launched the National Data Bank, which I forgot the name, where you can sell the data as well, monetize your data. And they are launching. They already have launched all the data management policies. They are also working on AI policies. So it's like a governing body, which is guarding the you don't put the guardrails what you are building, and make sure you don't violate any local or international regulation.
Right. So you have good experience into the UAE also, and obviously Saudi Arabia. So if you will compare your work experience, do you feel good to work in UAE, or you are feeling really, really good to work into the Saudi Arabia? But obviously religious perspective also.
Yeah, there are a lot of factors for my movement to Saudi Arabia. I was there for at least 4 years. I was working with the Dubai government. I was very comfortable there, and but there are some factors which made me move to Saudi.
Okay. What are the factors?
Most definitely is family perspective. Like I have kids, I don't want them to be in that environment.
Okay.
Because it's very open environment, and it's not. And so the UAE basically, if you calculate it, is for bachelors. I don't want to say bad thing, but it's honestly, that country is for bachelors. They don't have any soul. Like 100 people are working, you see there are 2 or 3 kids.
Okay.
But Saudi is more towards the family, more religious, more family oriented. Cities are built around the family, so it's better to live here. And work-wise, both are similar. I don't see much different, but one difference I feel like in UAE there is Indian dominant, like a lot of Indians are in the middle management.
So inshallah, Saudi Arabia is going to be dominated by Pakistanis.
Inshallah. That's also.
Okay. So what do you think? Obviously, you have a good experience, overall 12-year experience. How I can grab the job here in Saudi Arabia? Where it is, maybe as a software engineer, maybe data analyst, maybe data engineer, maybe data scientist, maybe AI engineer. How I can crack to grab the job here in Saudi Arabia?
Okay, how I will tell you how I got it. Like applying a job in UAE or Middle East or anywhere, it's not like you apply one, two, and you think, okay, I've done my part. Well, how I did it, I dedicated 45 minutes a day for this
Oh, okay.
every day.
Like what you are doing means.
Like I was on the job sites like Indeed, LinkedIn. In Dubai, you have Gulf Job. So on that platform, I'm applying, and I can say currently I didn't have any reference in human. I didn't have any reference in RTA.
Even EY.
EY, I had a reference. Yeah,
Okay.
one of my friend, he was my ex-colleague. He referred me there. He said this partner is a good resource, and you could be a good fit. So that is a reference to be full honesty. But human and RTA was like totally by applying.
So if I will compare, let's say, the top priority, which one is the best platform to grab the job? Like you have mentioned about Indeed, LinkedIn, maybe Bayer, but which one is the best?
Once with Gulf Job in the RTA, here Indeed, sorry, LinkedIn, human.
Okay, in UAE, sorry,
Gulf Job.
Gulf job. Okay.
Yes.
So how I need to represent myself to grab the
Now
job?
it's
in
become
LinkedIn?
very easy.
Like
Like for
what type
example,
of activity?
you don't have to
you-
keep 5 CVs for each role. You just tell the job description into Gemini, free Gemini, and tell her, okay, this is my resume, this is job description, update my job accordingly. Because what is happening is, for example, the scanner is also AI based. They also match your resume against the keywords. So if they match, because for one job, they'll have to update your resume according to the keywords required and job description, and then you should apply so that at least it was shortlisted for human review.
even I don't have the experience according to the description.
Then you have to pretend. Jokes aside, I would advise go for which is your strong side, so that which this is what I did. I only targeted job which relevant to my skill set, relevant to my experience, so that it will not be problem. And obviously, there is some tweaking required. Because sometimes you missed, okay, this should be mentioned in the resume, but you see the job description is mentioned there. So on the serious note, just see your resume, and and only apply which is relevant. I have conducted interviews I'm a lot of interviews, and I can guarantee tell you, like within 5 minutes, I know, okay, this person is relevant or not.
Okay.
Like if
What you are seeing into the
like for example, if I ask a question, if he is giving the bookish knowledge, the answer of all the question, I know he never did this before.
Okay.
If he is giving like from personal experience, like, okay, then he has a hands-on experience.
Okay.
So most of the time what is happening is I'm asking question, he is giving a bookish knowledge. Okay, if you do this, this will be this could happen, this. I know this. Okay, he's like reading from somewhere, or he just went through the
So that means he don't have that hands-on experience, but you're just explaining by theoretically. Okay. So you have changed your career,
Yes.
even the roles also. Let's say as a project manager also, then you move into the data field. Then
Yes.
you also now as a working as a data management. So what do you think? Should we need to switch if you will get a better opportunity, or should we not, or should we need to sustain into the same field?
No, switching is better. For example, where I am here, I make a switch, and it's not like total east and west switch. It's, for example, first I was in Teradata. My job role was business intelligence consultant, but I have done everything. I have wrote parsers. I have I have wrote data loading script, Batik, fast loads. I have did QA. I have did ops. So it's and then I moved to RTA. My first job was ops lead. So it's not like the training I have in the Teradata is I utilize that, and then I led the team there. Alhamdulillah, I was successful there. I have a people of five people there, and obviously at the beginning I faced difficulties because it was very demanding job. And when I reached there, it was a mess. So like hundreds of pending tickets and escalations everywhere. So I start cleaning the mess, uh, introducing processes, like everything was urgent, everything was needs to be deployed yesterday, everyone wants to see everything at the same time. So I started introducing processes. Okay, deployment is 3 day SLA, why you're asking me deploy it now? Okay, come and ask me after 3 days. Because and I have a huge fight with development team. If they're seeing this, thank you for the fights. We have a very good Turkish team there, and we had a very good relationship with them. And but at this time, I took a hard stance. And then the project management. Basically, those are the data relevant projects. One is analysis, and other one was data management, data governance, basically data quality and master data management. So I did that, and now I utilizing all that experience. I worked with EY, I worked with multiple government agencies here in Saudi, and now I'm human. I'm utilizing all that experience. It's not like I switch totally. I accumulate this and utilize to the next job. Accumulate this, utilize to the next job. So it was step by step effort. Not like once I'm data, next I'm finance, next I'm accounting. No.
So how in daily use, how you are using the AI? Like how much AI is going to be help you into your field?
Now AI is everywhere. Like
Now
for example,
that means
for example,
AI have replaced data analyst.
AI does not replace data analysis, because AI to work it needs data,
Let's
because
say,
data is the input of the AI.
okay.
So how, for example, you are saying AI is doing data replacing data analysis. How AI will source the data?
Right.
How, for example, I had this question. One guy, I was asking, okay, I need some resources to do data analysis. He said, oh, write a prompt. I say, okay, write me a prompt which can gather the requirement from that guy and integrate that source, and translate that requirement into physical queries and tables, and then generate a report. Tell me the prompt. I will love to have that prompt. He said, oh, okay, Wasif, I don't have that prompt. I said, okay, that's what I'm asking. So give me the resource.
So you can say the productivity is going to be means increase.
Yes. But
The thing that
definitely.
you are putting some time, let's say maybe 2 to 3 hours is going to be happening to the by using AI. 20
Yeah,
to
for
30
example,
minutes.
I have a very perfect example. For example, in GCP, you're writing query. Okay, there is an error. You don't have to see, but just there is Gemini. Okay, fix it. It will fix the query and give you a new query.
Okay.
So it's for increasing the progress, but not replacing. So I would say it's AI is complementing the data analytics.
Okay. Let's say obviously you said you have conducted some interviews. So let's say I'm a data analyst. I have approximately 3 years of experience, but I cannot write the query. Means technically, I know what I need from the database, but I can write the query. But by seeing the database, okay, which table I need to choose, okay, something like this, I will ask from the chat GPT. These are all the things. This is a prompt. Create a query for me. I will use this. You will ask something like this. Create a query for me. I have database. These type of tables I have. There is a relation between these tables, and write a query for me onto the notebook. So you will ask these type of questions, or you will ask technical things. Okay, let's say load balancer and how we can manage the cache and something like this. How we will manage, like if we will get millions of traffic, how you will manage the server, something like this.
If you ask me an honest question, I have reduced the complexity. But first, I was asking the basic concept, like, okay, what are the basic concept, to see, okay, they know understanding on no. Now I have reduced my difficulty level very low, so that the new generation I can select them, I can recommend them. Because I met a guy who claimed to be a very senior architect, and asked him, okay, what is CTC? I said, okay, what is CTC? I said, change data capture. How you gonna implement it? His reply was, oh, isn't it the built-in function of Informatica? I said, what does it do? He doesn't know.
Okay.
and he was applying for the data architect.
Okay.
So at that time, it clicked me. I said, okay, Wasif, you have to. And CTC is not a very big thing, by the way, in the data management part. It's very like basic skills,
Okay.
basic understanding, like
Okay.
change data capture. Basically, if your source data change and you have a similar data in target, how you gonna reflect the change data into your target data? It's simple. But nowadays, people doesn't even know that.
Actually, I think they are thinking about we can do it. Means I can ask from ChatGPT how we can implement this. I will search on it, I will implement. Let's say I have some experience into as a data analyst. If you will give me a data engineering task, I will ask from ChatGPT, okay, what I need to do. He will explain each and everything. Even I will mention the platform also. He will explain where I need to go, what I need to implement, and something like this. I will implement same replica into the platform.
But for example, if something is failing, you are not getting the data. How are you gonna fix it if you don't know the understanding? At least, but I think you should have a skill to at least what output ChatGPT or another AI tool generated. You can understand that.
Okay.
You can at least read that.
Okay.
This much skill at least you should have.
Okay.
Because if and we all know AI hallucinate a lot.
Okay.
So if AI is hallucinating, it adding something which you don't even ask, how you gonna pinpoint that? How you gonna understand that?
What do you think if I'm using AI into the daily basis, where I'm working into the as a data management field? So, what do you think? There is any security issue is going to be done, going to be happen? Like
For example, I'm also a compliance.
Let's say if I will copy the code and I will put.
Okay, that depends. For example, if code is your IP, part of your IP, and you're uploading this, obviously you're violating the policy, your company policy. You cannot upload your IP intellectual property code. You cannot, for example, there is a specific module you are working on and it's marked as IP. You're uploading that in the any chatbot, you're violating your company policy.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. And secondly, you ask ChatGPT to generate a simple form. And generate a simple form. That's okay. That's not an issue. Okay. So it depends what kind of data you're uploading. So I'm also compliance representative. I'm also ensuring our company is compliant, working with Sadaya, NDMO, and NCA. So I continuously educate my team, my colleagues, my whole company. Okay, you should do this. You should not do this. You should not upload a confidential document. Also implementing DLP, data loss protection, basically on the Microsoft services, so that every document generated, every email, every PPT is secure and is properly classified. Data classification is also very important part. We're working on that. Where I launched a multiple awareness campaign in my company to make people aware about data classification, data inventory. People are working on using AI. They don't know what data inventory is, how to maintain it. So I'm going to them, I'm reaching the people, I'm educating them, and alhamdulillah, I'm seeing very positive response, and we are going very smoothly.
So what do you think the AI agent can replace human in future?
No, they will not.
I sure means after decade also.
Yeah, after the decades also, because still, for example, I'm sure you heard about this or not. There was an experiment where they build a simulation for all the agents. They give them their own world. Okay, they start like Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, and one more, I forgot the name. So they gave them their world. Initially, they all worked very well, very prominently, but what happened is when they move all into the one simulation, it was like there's a crime, there's inflation, it was total chaos, total destruction.
Okay.
So it's like it's not there yet, or I don't think so. We should be letting AI lead everyone, because then if we do this, it's Armageddon or Terminator.
Okay.
So there should be some check and balance. There should be one orchestrator at least. I'm not saying human in the loop, because right now AI become faster than the human. So, but there should be an orchestrator at least.
Okay, and what do you think about the cloud opportunities here in Saudi Arabia? Because in 2026, I think Microsoft and AWS going to be open the data center.
Yes.
But Oracle and I think GCP is already here.
Yeah, Alibaba is also here.
Yeah, Huawei. I think Huawei also. I think STC Cloud is also.
STC Cloud, Beam Cloud. Yes.
Yeah. So what do you think? I think cloud opportunity is going to be.
Yes, cloud opportunity will be there. Even human.
Which cloud you are using right now?
We are using multiple cloud, OCI, AWS, and GCP. All
of them.
All of them.
Okay, that's great. I think that's enough from my side. If you want to give some advice to the youth.
Advice to the youth, okay, because it's not, the degree is not like 10 years old. When you are getting out of university, you are expected to be expert in something.
Okay.
So be prepare yourself, make yourself. I will not say expert in. When I was when my cousins are studying in computer science, they're asking me this question a lot. Okay, Wasif, which subject we should study more? So my response was, I will not tell you which subject you should study more. I will tell you pick one subject only.
Okay.
Because in computer science, each subject is a field.
Yeah. Right.
Pick one subject and become an expert.
Okay. Which one?
Any subject.
No, according to your.
For example, I will give you one example. One of my cousin, he is expert in C, not C++, C.
Okay.
And he is like lead engineer in one of the European country.
And he's still working into the.
He's still working in the C.
Okay.
So, where's your limit? What is your limitation? But he was damn good in that. He still is. So, if he can progress with C, I'm not saying his C is nothing. But I see, okay, if you're expert in that, you put your heart, your energy in that, you can reach whatever you want.
Actually, you want to say, in a sense, we need to grow straight.
Yeah.
Okay, like a T.
Yes.
Okay, then after you are
like a bamboo.
like after you are growing as a straight line. Okay, let's say it's going to be happen like 6 to 7 years, and you are making a good amount of money. Then you are going to invest that money in a chunk in a different way.
Yes.
Like a T. So, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. It's a great honor for me to having you here. And thank you so much. Massalam.